Hey, this is Dr. JD Hasenbank. I'm going to give you guys a tip for how to tie your shoes if your heel's slipping out the back or your foot feels hypermobile, like it moves too much. Okay? This is not the lacing style for everybody. A lot of people call this lacing style the runner's lace, and it really isn't. If you have rigid or feet that just don't move as well, like myself, this is not the lacing technique that you want. But if you have heels that move around too much, if you've ever had to have a heel cup in your orthotics or something to stabilize your heel, or if your heel's just thin and slips out the back, there's a better way to actually tie your shoes than just yanking them tight. The problem with yanking your shoes tight is that it puts a lot of pressure right across here. In order to get this tied tight the way it is right now, you have to literally just yank down, and it puts a lot of pressure right on the top of your foot right there. Okay? That'll cut off circulation to your toes, and that's when people start to get numbness in their toes and tingling in their toes. They just aren't getting the blood flow down to those toes because so much pressure is going through here. Now, the better way to do it is to be able to draw the shoe around the ankle and tighten right here without compression in that front. So here's the way you do it. So you see how these are laced right back to here? Okay, one of the things that you can do is you can take out that last lace. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you can create a stirrup. So instead of going crossways, from this side across here, you're going to take this and go right back in and create what's called a stirrup. You see how that's a little stirrup loop right there? And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take this one, and instead of going across, we're going to go back in right through here and create stirrups. Okay. These stirrups will allow you to draw the shoe around your heel and tighten things up here without putting so much compression on the top. So here's how we do it. You've got your stirrups laced in right like that. Okay. Then you take and go across, but you're going to go in through this stirrup. You see how I went through that one? We're going to go in and through this one right here. So now what we've got is we've got the ability to tighten up these stirrups, and you notice how the stirrups are actually getting smaller as I pull the string on the opposite side. So now we've got leverage points and pivot points. Instead of compressing on the top, we're literally pulling away from the top to tighten. So as we pull these stirrups tight and then lace our shoes, it draws the whole shoe around that heel, stabilizing the heel and also keeping you from slipping out the back right through here. And so then you just tie it like you normally tie your shoe. Okay. So just a quick review. Let's pull these back out. And I tied these, I looped them in through here, okay? You notice how you have another loop back through here. You can actually do them even further back. If you feel like that's not giving you as much stability right there, then lace it all the way up to that top one right there, that top one, and then we've got another hole right back through here, and we can even do our stirrup a little further back. So there's a stirrup on that side where I laced in. Here's a stirrup on this side right here. We're going to crisscross, go across this way, in through the stirrup. Okay. You're going to pull those tight when you lace them, okay? And then tie your shoe like you'd normally tie it, and that brings it tight around that heel right there. Okay. Hope that helps out. Don't promote this for everybody. If you tie like this and you just say, I just feel like things are restricted, I feel like I need a little more motion in my foot, go back to normal lacing. This lacing is not for you. If you have a rigid foot and it doesn't move well enough, but if you have a real hypermobile foot and it goes all over the place, may pronate, may supinate too much, you name it, this is for you. Also, if you have a heel that's really thin and slips out easily, this is for you. All right, hope that helps out.